Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are let's playing Drakengard. In the last episode, we redid a couple Leonard's regret things, and now we're gonna head off to the Desert of the Moon as we get another. And this is a free expedition, by the way. We're heading off to the Desert Temple where we need to take on a couple of bad guys. Apparently, there's more than one hierarch.
Do they possess the darkness? Or does it possess them? No matter. They shall die.
Whoa. Dragon, you're good. I like it. Anyways, I'm going to take Ariosh, Dragon, and we're going to head into here. Now, what we need to do, this one is you got to wait 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is speed up time as we take care of 3 different... What we need to do here, well, it'll pop up in a moment, but what we need to do here is take out 3 targets.
The remaining Imperial troops are regrouping. We must strike against them at once.
Will do, Hierarch. Anyways, as you can see, there's 3 different areas we can go to. I'm just gonna fast forward this now. Look how fast that's going, huh? Pretty fast as we see Kaim run through the desert, cutting up his enemies with his poleaxe. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of speed this up, and yeah, to get the treasure here, you gotta wait 20 minutes. So, like I said, I'm not gonna have you guys have to wait 20 minutes. You'll just have to wait maybe 10 as I speed this up. Well, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, let's destroy. So there's 3 groups of enemies here. One at the Desert Seal, which is not there anymore. One at the prison where Hierarch Vertile was. And then one over at the prison where Ariosh was. So yeah, those are the 3 areas we gotta defeat. Make sure to leave 1 target around, because if you beat...
My children!
Yeah, Ariosh is the best for this. Anyways, if you end up beating, because the treasure chest will appear inside, it will appear inside the prison where Ariosh was. So if you do end up beating those guys before you collect the treasure, you know, you have to redo it again. So, just a reminder, a friendly tip from your local Let's Play. Although I'm probably not local to a lot of you. It really all depends if you live in Connecticut. I would consider that. Hell, I would consider the tri-state area of New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey. I would consider those all in the area. Because I can easily get to those within 2 hours. Connecticut is like a drive-through state, really. A lot of people make fun of it that way. Just passing through state. Although we are the nutmeg state. Although we do not make any nutmeg. Hell, I don't even know where nutmeg comes from. Obviously some sort of tree. Nutmeg, huh? Or bush, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. You figure that I'd look this stuff up. I have been to our capital. That's right. I just don't know anything about our state. The nutmeg state, they call us nutmeggers, alright? I bet you people don't know that. Nutmegians, maybe, I don't know. And, yeah. All I really know is that you use nutmeg when you're making a cream sauce. It really helps advance the flavors, because it really gives it a nice little kick. So yeah, if you're making Alfredo, put pinch of nutmeg. Alright? Bechamel sauces. A pinch of nutmeg, I'm telling you. It works. Works. I'm glad this sword can take out some dudes, huh? And this would be a good opportunity if you wanted to use the dragon. I don't want to. I would totally use the dragon here. But the thing is, I don't want to make this go by fast. So I'm going to destroy all these people by hand. And by hand, I mean by sword or whatever weapon kind Aryash is going to use. Yeah, so Connecticut, pretty cool place to live. It is rather expensive, high cost of living up here. I wouldn't advise anyone to retire here, as Connecticut is one of the worst states to retire in, if I do remember correctly. Connecticut has some of the worst traffic in the country. There's a corridor of Connecticut called the I-95 section, and there's a I-91, and those two areas are some of the worst area for traffic congestion. Now I know that a lot of people might live in the California area where they have like 8 lanes of traffic or whatever. A lot of traffic in California from what I heard. But actually, I remember looking at Yahoo. You know how they have those news feed things, and one of them was talking about the worst traffic in the country, in North America, basically America. And they were talking about there's this one city called Bridgeport from Connecticut, which a lot of people, if you do watch Family Guy, there was a really hilarious thing on the Family Guy, one of the Christmas episodes, when Stewie and Brian were going to look for Santa Claus. So they went to the North Pole, and when they made it to the North Pole, they found that it was a big old factory full of, and like a lot of smoke and stuff coming out of it. So I think Brian or Stewie said something along the lines of, "Oh, this kind of looks like Bridgeport, Connecticut. You know, this kind of reminds me of Bridgeport, Connecticut." So when it happened, it's like Brian said something about like, "Oh, don't say that, or we're gonna get letters." And then they cut away to some guy living in Bridgeport, writing, "Dear Family Guy, you know, I want you to know that, you know, Bridgeport, you know, we're known for gas stations without pumps, abandoned buildings." What was one of them? What was that? Oh, broken glass, gas stations without pumps, like abandoned dogs running through the street. It was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. Because it's true, if you go walking around Bridgeport, or just drive around Bridgeport, you see a lot of abandoned factories. It used to be a booming... Ah, shit, I effed this up. As you can tell, it used to be a booming port, you know, Bridgeport. It used to be a big, you know, fishing area, and then it got kind of shitty, and I remember one of the mayors was trying to make it better, and he did. It's a little better than it used to be, but it's still, you know, it could use a lot of help. At least, you know what, no offense to anyone who lives in Detroit, but at least it's not Detroit. I mean, I feel bad for the people who live there. And Detroit filed bankruptcy. Man, that sucks for anyone who like literally works for the city of Detroit and has like a pension or something. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to end up working, but I'm sure it's not going to be cool for anyone who's planning on retiring soon, who works for the city of Bridgeport. I mean, Detroit. Anyways, let's go through here. Oh, look, there's a treasure chest. There we go. So yeah. What else about Connecticut? Let me tell you some more facts about Connecticut. In New Haven, Connecticut, near where I live, there's a place called Lou's Lunch, which is actually the originator of the hamburger. I bet you guys didn't know that. That's right. And if you ever go to Lou's Lunch, which which I've been a couple of times, you get it on one of their cast iron like grill things that they put through this like they put it on like this cast iron griddle thingy, and then they put it in this old school oven that they've had for over 100 years. They cook the burger, right? And you either can get it well or medium well or something like that. There's only 2 ways they cook it. And if you want it well, you have to wait even longer. But then what they do is they serve it originally. You can either have toast, or I mean you get it on toast. Like actual white bread, white American bread. And then you can either have a lettuce or tomato with and onions. You can have one of those. There are no condiments. You cannot use condiments. Okay? They serve it the same way that they served it 100 years ago. You can have onions, tomato, and maybe lettuce, I think. I don't think the lettuce. I think it's just onions and tomatoes. And then you can have it with cheese. So if you want one with everything, you would say, I want a burger with the works. Another thing Connecticut's pretty famous for, too, I know this is just food and stuff, but Connecticut's pretty famous for, they got a thing called a steam burger, where it's a steamed hamburger, and by this place called Ted's in Wallingford, and it is delicious. They steam the burger, and the juices come out, and it's very juicy. It's not as fatty as if you're frying it or grilling it. It's very good. It's different too. They also grill hot dogs. I mean, they steam hot dogs, which are very good as well. Connecticut's got some good hot dogs. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Hummel's hot dogs. They're good. Very good. What else? We got the Peabody Museum. You people you must have heard of Pez, haven't you? Well, we have the Pez factory in Orange, Connecticut. And I've never been there. A lot of people say it's pretty cool, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Pez. Like, their dispensers are cool, but the candy is garbage, I feel. What is with these guys, huh? They really like using those arrows there. Anyway, so I'm not a big fan of Pez, so I don't know if I would ever go to an exhibit at the Pez factory. But we do have Pez here. That's pretty cool, right? What was that? Oh, Bic. Yeah, Bic is another one. B-I-C. You know, you get your pens. That is Bic. Yeah, we have Bic, and that is in Milford, Connecticut. The headquarters of Subway is in Milford, Connecticut. The North American headquarters, I believe, is in Milford, Connecticut, which is pretty cool, huh? Connecticut used to be... Hey, when I'm blocking, that's taking away energy. What the hell? What else do we got? We got a lot of cool stuff. You ever have a chance, you come hang out in Connecticut. Mystic Pizza. You ever see that movie with Julia Roberts? Probably not. You people are too old, too young for that. Mystic Pizza. That takes place in Mystic, Connecticut. The pizza there does stink. I'm not gonna lie. Don't go there to get pizza. Just go to say, hey, look, this is where Mystic Pizza was filmed, and then leave. Well, actually, the seaport's pretty nice. But what were you saying? Oh, Gillette Castle. Another lovely place to visit when you're in Connecticut. This is basically just a brochure to come to Connecticut. And I hope you're enjoying it as you're watching Kaim and Carnage. Alright, we have a few minutes, so let's just spend a little time waiting. But yeah, good times. Alright, so the treasure box appeared, and we can go inside. What else is Connecticut good? Anything else you can think of? Apples, sure, apples. You like orchards and stuff? Apple picking? We got Bishop's Orchard, Lyman Orchard. You know. Connecticut's cool. You know, you never see a well, maybe, I don't know, I live in Connecticut. But I was going to say, you never see a slogan for, you know, hey, Connecticut's cool, come to see us. You know, you always see California. Whenever I watch TV, I always see commercials for, come visit California, we got all these celebrities here. and all this cool stuff, vineyards. You know what? Connecticut's got vineyards too, alright, California? Alright? Yeah, they got, what was that? California's got radiation? That's messed up. I'm talking, oh yeah, from what? Oh yeah, from that radiation, the thing, yeah. So, so Connecticut is pretty safe from that. Sorry, California. California's got its own vineyards, but you know what California doesn't have? The Stu Leonard's. Alright, Stu Leonard's is like, if you love grocery shopping, Stu Leonard's is like the theme park of grocery shopping. It's the best place in the world. It's the Disneyland of grocery stores. You get some of the freshest, most delicious grub there. They're all about their fresh meat and their fresh vegetables. Seriously, it's Disney World. There's all kinds of fun things happening. You hit a button and like all these statues, all these mechanical things move around. Hey, we get a new weapon, Spiked Wisdom. Yes, Stu Leonard's is one of the best companies in America to work for. And that's another one in Connecticut. How about that? You know what else I was just thinking about? Goldfish. Goldfish is in Connecticut. How about that? You eat the snack that smiles back. Hey. Anyways, we'll have to continue with this in the next episode.